Yo, yo, buff maids, sweet anime nurses, evil curses, and eating cheese? Yeah, that's right. I just picked up another drop from Catgirl Riot. Woo! Now, I just picked up some designs from Catgirl Riot. I want to try them on in front of you for the first time and talk about why I picked these designs. I always love their art, so keep it coming, man. All right. Yo, yo, my name's Juan Gonzalez, just another gym guy, and I ain't certified in a goddamn thing. Sure as heck, not a service technician certified to work on your car. But that didn't stop me when I was a kid. That's right, I was underage, working in a garage on cars. Because where I'm from, who gives a shit?
Wait, what?
No, but I bring that up because Catgirl Riot had this awesome shirt that I'm about to show you, and I just had to get it because it's so true. I told you, evil curses. Here we go. I cast check engine. Oh my gosh. Haven't done this one in a while. So yeah, I did actually used to work on cars, and it was when I was a kid. Some easy money. Actually, did some pretty big jobs before too. Then later on, as an adult, I learned how much it sucks to have that check engine light come on, especially when you got to go in to like renew all your stuff. Some people have to do it yearly. I used to always buy these beaters, so and that's what you call like a inexpensive car that needs a lot of work that you're probably never putting into it just to get from point A to point B. A beater, be going down the road like pop, 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 pop. No, playing. I'm not playing. Yeah, but having that check engine like come on really sucked. I saw this shirt and it just hit. Anyone who has it on right now, I feel bad for you. This girl's over here cursing and stuff. But yeah, I guess technically, if somebody came at me the wrong way, if I was upset at you and I knew a little voodoo, I'd cast check engine light on you real quick. So yeah, I love it. I love the details in it. Do you notice the actual like magic balls have the check engine light in there? That's sick. So yeah, that's why I picked this design by Catgirl Riot, and pretty dope. Let's check out the fit. Uh, of course, I always go with the heather blends. So everything I'm going to show today is a heather blend, which means that when you go like on a website and they have the colors, it'll usually say heather blah, heather this, usually like dark heather gray, but they do have different colors on different sites. And Catgirl Riot's been adding new colors to some of their shirts, which is pretty sick. Heather has a polyester blend. It's easy to breathe. You can wear the shirts in the gym. That's why you get like that good cleavage going on, but it kind of could stay looser on your gut. So I love them. And that's a little tip for you. All right, on to the next one. As some of you already know, I'm doing my winter arc mesocycle. As with any mesocycle, though, I go for progressive overload, which is when you're adding weight, sets, or reps to your routine every week. You're always lifting them the same, you're keeping track, so it's almost like you know you're gonna grow. Well, there's a lot more stuff that comes into it, but that is one factor that you could check the checkbox on if you're following correctly. Anyways, talking about progressive overload, anytime I see that word somewhere, I'm gonna throw money at it. No, don't go making a bunch of progressive. I'm just saying it's a thing I do. So if I see it on something, I'm probably gonna want that thing to do. No, that makes no sense. Check it out: progressive overload, progressive damage. Do you get what that means? What it means is you're doing your progressive overload, and it is doing progressively more damage because damaging, hitting those muscles and stuff is what's gonna help them need to grow. It puts them higher on the priority list of your body's functions, really. That's how it works, because your body has to take care of so many things, and it only gets in so many nutrients. It only has so much energy. Where does it put that energy to? Making fat, healing this and that, healing your muscles. So that's why when lifting, you're putting that higher up on the bar. So, anyways, boom. All right.
Progressive overload, progressive damage.
Also, I feel like the progressive damage would be those DOMs. You know what I'm saying? You're lifting every day. You're doing 5 or 6 days like me. Come Saturday, you're just sore. You are torn up. And if you're doing progressive overload, that means you're not getting used to whatever weight sets or reps amount. Like you're always pushing yourself further. So you're always feeling them DOMs, man. Those the delayed onset muscle soreness, DOMs. So yeah, there's a lighter green. This is like the lightest shirt that I own, like more like neonish. I picked it because it was a different heather color. I wanted to check it out. I'd probably wear like a jacket over it, which is a good reason why I love that they do front or back prints. So like on their site, everything can be a front or back print. I always go with front prints. So if I throw something on, you can still see it. So yep, let's see what green looks like. Getting neon, I'm looking like one of them markers. You know what I'm saying? Ugh, aggressive, baby. But yeah, for sure. Obviously, I picked this up. I did pick this up because it's a progressive overload shirt. I like talking about that. I like giving the information to the people so that they know how to continue growing, not plateau. You see so many people get stuck and they're just going to your gym for 2 years. You see them, they look the same. So there's a lot that goes into it. But one thing I would suggest is you build a real routine and you're adding every week, just a little bit. Every week you add, you do so many weeks, you take a step back on everything and then build 2 steps forward. All right. So check that one out. Try that. Check out Catgirl Riot. Let's see what else we got. All right. So with the next design, I saw it and it made me think about like the current state of the gym life. No, just I don't know how it goes with fads or like how certain looks come in and out of fashion. But lately, I feel like being somewhat in shape, somewhat muscular. I'm not talking about like huge and buff or anything. Is definitely up on the list. Like people talking about like muscle mommies and this and that, and a lot of women actually want to get in and like work on their back a little, work on their arms a little. Those were like areas that I feel like over so many years, if you ask a woman, you're gonna work your back or shoulder, like
Hell no, I don't want to look like a beast.
more people are educated though, and I know that's not really how it works. If you don't want to look like that, you don't need to. Like you don't just touch a weight and get like that in one day. And so I think that a lot of the appeal of whatever, like trying to keep this whatever you're into. I'm saying more people seem to be into the fit look than previous years. So there you go. That's why I picked this design. And it doesn't hurt that it has an anime made on it. Flex appeal. Man, I think I just like spit a little on that one. But yeah, check it out. Just holding that bar. That's a 45-pound bar, man. Whoa. Yeah, you really would be flexing, right? But hey, how could you wear a shirt that says flex appeal and not flex? All right, let's. I don't know how to do the whole like whatever. I'm not actually a bodybuilder. I don't do competitions. I just know the stuff I saw on TV when I was a kid, like in movies. But yeah, it is a dope shirt. If you like it, check out Catgirl Riot. Let's just move on to the next one. I saw the next design. I really liked it because it hit different. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the rest of the anime shirts that they offer. And it hit like part of me that's for real life. Um, all of us feel down once in a while. All of us feel empty or whatever. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're one of the lucky few who are happy every day of your life. But I definitely have ups and downs. More downs than I let on. Can you believe it? Why do you think this dude was in the gym to start with? Always been one of those guys with a hoodie on, fighting my demons. But yeah, so check this out. I don't know what they meant by it or the actual interpretation, but my interpretation of this shirt, of this design, is like clearly it says emptiness and it's just like your insides are gone, you're invisible, it's drifting away. Sometimes you just feel that way. And that's probably why I hit the gym and I just really like this shirt. So, what can I say? Yeah, so with that being said, I do want to tell anyone who's watching this, I know I've been all happity hoppity, and you're probably feeling that or not feeling that. And if you are feeling down though, or if you sit there and you get in your head and you feel empty, if you feel like there's no tomorrow, I guess I should say call it a suicide line. But I mean, if you're that far, call. But if it's just you're feeling it, you don't feel too good. Remember, like if it's a true depression thing, it's gonna hit you, and you just got to give it time and get through it. Sometimes people don't understand that whatever they say or do won't help because you already know most of the logical things. You know, like the things you could do to help, or that maybe some of the shit's not real, or maybe you don't even know why you're feeling the way you're feeling, but you feel empty, or you don't know what you're good at or what you want to do. It's okay. It's okay to feel all those feelings. We should probably feel those feelings sometimes, but just know that you're still breathing, you're still up, and there's a whole lot of life, and you never know what the hell is going to happen tomorrow. Life's too complicated. You know what I'm saying? To dwell on that, to dwell on anything. Just be you. Do your shit and stop giving a fuck what other people think. Don't hurt anyone. Sorry if I got a little too real there, but that's the whole point. I'm not just trying to help a company sell shirts or something. I buy this stuff because I like the designs. It makes me think. It gives me something to talk about. And when it comes to anything dealing with like emptiness, depression, I know a lot of us are facing it, whether you're outwardly telling people or not. So I just want to help. Anyway, like if one person's like, cool, then boom, I did something good today. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you put the shit online. Who knows how long it'll be on the internet? It'll be on the internet longer than me. So at least one person in the next 100 years, maybe. On to the next. All right, you ready for more curses? Nah, this one doesn't hit like the check engine one. That's a pretty bad curse. You know what I'm saying? But cute anime girl witches in school uniforms that lift weights. There's no defending what the hell. Look, I picked this shirt. Cursed to be swole. there's there's no story behind it. There's no speech about depression. There's no anything. I picked it. It was cute. So fuck it. That's my point. That's my reasoning. It was cute. Let's see what it looks like. Just keeping it real. That's why I got it. Check it out. Check out the fit. It's a simplistic shirt with a simplistic message. I'm cursed to be swole. I don't really think I'm swole. I don't think I'm a lot of things that I say out there. I look in the mirror, not the happiest dude ever. But you know what? I'm working on it every day, mentally and like, physically, getting swole. So when I am swole, let me know. Put it down in the comments. Am I swole? To what standard? Anyways, that's why I got this one. Just because it was cute. Let's keep going. I am become death, destroyer of my parents' expectations. You're like, oh, geez, this sounds like one that he's going to have a whole story for, isn't he? Let me give you another look at it because I'm going to throw this one on. All right. So to me, this one's cute because I'm into like Sweet But a Psycho, I guess. Sweet, you know, Ava Max, the song Sweet But a Psycho. Anyways, other than that fact, I really, I dig it because it makes me think that all parents have expectations for us, except for our parents are always like a generation or two behind us. And the whole world changes so fast that they just don't get what's going on. So we're probably always crushing our parents' expectations. And I know not everyone does it, but I think the majority does. And it doesn't have to be a negative because you got to think about it. Our parents lived back then. I'm not saying they're ancient. I'm just saying that like the same is going to be for me, the same is going to be for you or whomever. Even if you're not a parent, you're just a cool aunt or uncle. Like as those kids age, they're gonna be into whatever they're into. You know what I'm saying? So we're always breaking our parents' expectations, right? I just like having it on a shirt. I like the green. You like the green? Let's keep looking. Pre-workout buffing yet again. Tell me he's not the cutest little skeleton guy. I had to get him. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Endurance enhancement, boundless energy, limit breaker, unyielding willpower. Overlord. Conquer the gym one lift at a time. Greater luck, focus intensity, swift recovery. And then it has a graphic of the different lifts, how this pre-workout's gonna help. This is so true. This is every pre-workout ad ever. It's like, bro, you got some stuff in there that makes me itch, that doesn't do much. You got some stuff that gets my pump a little pumpier, and you got caffeine. Let's be real. If you're a no stim, then you just got the other stuff and you got the pump. They make it seem like you owe us your whole damn lift. All right. Pre-workout buffing. Do you remember the first time you took pre-workout? It's probably like the first time you drank coffee. Like that shit does be hitting different, especially when you're young. Only like the first time, and then you're chasing the dragon. That's a druggy term, but pre-workout is a drug, right? It's got caffeine in it and a bunch of other shit. I
took NO Explode.
And I'll take that shit to work. I'll just be drinking it all day. I didn't know any better. Just drinking it. But you know what happened? They actually started making all those different energy drinks. So I guess I was just ahead of the game. Getting NO exploded all over the place. Explode. Explosive results when I was lifting. Every lift was dedicated to NO explode. I couldn't even pick up a weight if I didn't have pre-workout. But yeah, I do still use pre-workout. It's more of the ritualistic thing. Like I hardly feel like a giant because of the pre-workout. It's just in your head, you build these routines. It's like how I wear weightlifting gloves because that's just a part of my ritual that gets me there. So sometimes you got to do stuff like that. You come up with a routine, your own little thing, your own little ritual, and that's how you lock in. Like you put it on, and you're just like your brain switches, and you're ready to hit the gym, or you're ready to go to work, or you're ready to do whatever. So that's pretty cool. And pre-workout's just part of that for me. Like you drink it, and it's like I gotta do the thing now. Gotta do it. So yeah, I really like this shirt. It reminds me of the insanity that they make it seem like pre-workout could do. The next one's another one I got because it's cute and it's funny. I'm a fun guy. Do you think I'm a fun guy? Mario just popped in my head. Doot, 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 Because of the mushrooms. Jeez. Oh shit, that hurt. Did you really want to put the shirt on that bad, dude? I just hit my quad like a mofo, and I worked quads today. Whoa, all right, I'm a fun guy. Oh man, this one's in red. I love the colors and the red. Like, I say I love too much because what I really love is black and white, but I'm digging it. You know what I'm saying? The mirror's over here every time I look that way. I'm like making sure everything's fine. I'm a fun guy. Woo. That's why I got this design because it was it was funny to me and I thought it was cute. And I was like, I should try some stuff that's not always gym related. So like, I mean, people look at me and they already assume I go to the gym. I wear this out, they'll assume I'm a fun guy that goes to the gym. All right, guys, one more. As you know, I save the best for last. Healing through heavy lifting and eating cheese. I will take a second because I don't know who's going to relate to this. Think about that. The eating cheese bit. How many of you guys get on diet, you're low carb or whatever reason, maybe you just don't got any food in the house, and you go down in the middle of the night, you open the fridge, and there's just shredded cheese. What happens after that, after you see that shredded cheese? Think about that for a moment. All right, did you think about that for a moment? What is up with that, man? Like, the fact that they put this on a shirt, I was like, wait a second. I'm not the only one that does that. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard people bring it up before too. So, yeah, I had to pick this one up because it's true. Oh my gosh, especially if you're starving in the middle of the night. Tell me that ain't healing. You're like eating that cheese. You're like, I didn't even know I like cheese this much. Getting all constipated. You know, that's what happens when you eat cheese, right? You get constipated. Or at least that's something my mom would say for sure. I'm gonna get constipated eating all that cheese. My mom doesn't act like that, but I like. There's just certain voices that always come out. Oh my gosh, they piss people off. Like if you have a voice that always comes out when you are like impersonating someone you know, it's like clearly not their voice or anything, but like some part of you hears them that way. Oh my god, that will set someone off real quick. Anyways, all these shirts that I've been showing, I picked because I like the designs. They're by Catgirl Riot, which is a really cool name, Catgirl Riot. They actually gave me a code to get you 15% off, so go ahead and use that code, GymGuy15. GymGuy15. I don't even know what I'm going to edit onto that. I'm just living in the future over here. Anyways, so please like and sub and like, you know what? That's not even BS. If you're watching this, how hard is it to hit like? I'm just saying, if you like it or you've watched the majority of it, please hit like. Please comment because I need people I can talk to. And definitely subscribe so that you can see when I post and it's not just some random thing that comes up on your feed. That would help me a ton. Don't forget, you can also check out my Instagram. The link's going to be in the description for you. I post a lot of stuff over there, some random stuff, mostly me wearing different clothes. Let's be real, or no clothes. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.